Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be, oh my gosh, I'm a mess. This is going to be my March Aquamarine birthstone video. So I just literally got this yesterday, so I'm excited because now I can finally do and maybe catch up. Because usually these seem to launch, this is from BH Cosmetics, this usually launches about, I want to say the first of the month. So each month they're going to be releasing a birthstone palette, which is exciting because I love collecting things like this. And it came pretty fast. So I ordered this on March 1st. Well, I mean, the mail has been a bit slow just because of, you know, what's going on in the world. But yeah, so I got it yesterday, which was March 10th. So about 9 days or so it takes. But I live in like the... Anyways, here is the palette. This is the Aquamarine for the month of March palette from BH Cosmetics. I do have my other two that I've been collecting. I'm going to collect one every month and do a video every month for this. And now I don't have a whole lot of... I don't have aquamarine clothing. I wear usually black or navy. And the only one that I had that was really like for garnet was for, actually wore for that day. I think it was Heart Health Day, so I got to wear red, and that was from Holiday that I got that shirt. But I do have the Amethyst palette. And I do have the Garnet palette. Now I will link those videos of these two in the description down below. That way you guys see it. But I'm actually very excited for the Aquamarine. A little hard for me. At the same time, you know, my husband's birthday is in March. So this is his birthstone. So I want to be able to celebrate my husband on his birthday month, but yes, 5 days before his birthday is the anniversary of my mom's passing, so it does get hard for me to enjoy March, but I'm trying my best to enjoy March because my husband deserves that. Because for me, it's just like I dread that day of it coming, and I mean, if you've been on my channel long enough, you'll see that I, you know, went through a hard time. And then my videos kind of became more sporadic and kind of like not there. I mean, I've been trying to keep up with it, but it's just, I'm in gift right now for my counter, so it's just really hard. I've been working really hard. I'm super tired, as you could tell. The dark circles have appeared. So I've been really tired with my pre-sale, with reservations for the gift, and then the gift dropping yesterday. So this is something that I kind of need right now. And then, you know, I want to make my husband's birthday special this year. So given that my mom's anniversary is on Sunday when I'm filming this, March 14th. So I'm just trying to make sure that I celebrate my mom in the month of March with my husband. Because, I mean, my mom absolutely loved my husband like her own son. So she was very... She was very attached to my husband, and vice versa. My husband loved my mom very much. So I want to make March a lot better. So I think this is a video that I really needed right now so that I can get back into doing videos again, because I've been really slacking because either I have no energy, the editing part is just I hate editing. It's the worst thing ever because I don't know how to edit very well. But I'm trying, guys. I'm not like a professional YouTuber. My profession is actually... I'm going to take this off. I don't know why I put it in my hair. I thought it looked cute, but then with these earrings it looks too gaudy. And my bun is a little crooked. But anyways, I'm just not an editor. I'm not a professional YouTuber. My profession is in the makeup industry, so I work for Estee Lauder inside Macy's, so that's a different thing. I typically can't wear these colors for work in my counter, but I wanted to make some fun stuff today. And then honestly, you know, I feel like doing it. Why not? So let's go ahead and get into the palette. Let's open her up. Enough of that. So here is the palette in all its glory. It's actually very pretty. Ooh, I am living for that one. So this, of course, it has the main color, which is the birthstone itself, and then it has some colors that kind of complete the palette. This is a 7-pan palette. This retails at, what was it, $8? Yes, $9. And then, of course, this one, this time around, I did have to pay for shipping, so it came out to $13.10 because I did use a promo code TrendMood. It's just the only code I know, so I'm just using that one. But yeah, I really like the layout of this. It doesn't have dark colors, which I'm kind of concerned, but it does have a brow bone highlight, so I'm getting into that. All right, let's go ahead and swatch her. And I'm sorry this video is kind of all over the place. This is my first time coming back to filming in a while. So let me do the first 4 colors here. So we have Aquamarine, which is the main color. Ooh, that is pretty. Almost looks opalescent. It's a kind of like baby blue with a bright blue shift. And we have Affectionate, which this is very true for my husband. He's very affectionate. Nice brow bone matte shade. Daydreamer, which is that baby blue color. It's hard to see on camera. There we go. And then this one is Slightly Shy. It's an interesting name for the shade when it doesn't look shy at all in the palette. I would say like the cream one is more shy because it's more subdued. Oh, wow, that's pretty. Okay, so there's Secretive, which is a nice crease matte shade. This one is interesting. This is very true for my husband. He does have a very big heart. But this is a warm, reddish, medium brown that kind of just sticks out in the palette. Interesting. And then Jet Setter, which, this is gorgeous. This is a glitter. So each of them have, there we go, a glitter. So this one is an opalescent, iridescent white glitter with blue shift, with orange shift. So there is the swatches in the palette. Very interested in trying. I think this could work. I'm trying to think of what kind of look I want to do. Okay, I think I've got something in mind. Yeah, I've got something in mind. So we're going to go ahead and zoom you in. We're going to use P. Louise base, which my friend from work had gotten me. And this is actually really, really nice. I actually use a brush typically, but I'm going to use my fingers. Yeah, I do take it 360 because I put shadow everywhere, so I want to be able to make these colors stand out. I'm not going to be using any kind of pencil bases. It's doing Slightly Shy. I feel like this color has prospect here. And I'm just going to place this all over my lid. Ooh. That's actually very pretty. This looks like a shade in the Dark Ego palette from Estee Lauder. So, wow, that's actually really pretty. I am liking that shade. I'm going to clean off this brush real quick. Then I'm going to go into Daydreamer to blend out that crease. I don't want to use the browns too much, just because I wanted to really make this that nice aquamarine color. See how Daydreamer kind of blends this out. This is typically how I do my shadow. I like to lay down my darker colors first and then blend everything out with the light colors. It's just how I do it. Wow, that's really light. Ooh. So I'm going to go back into Slightly Shy and bring that blend a little higher because I don't want my crease to disappear. You know what I mean? I'll go back into Daydreamer to just blend it out. Yeah, I use the same colors, I mean the same brush a lot, just because I hate washing my brushes. But I do clean it on a color switch, so between. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, I'm going to use a different brush because there's already blue on that one. This is a Wet n Wild flat concealer brush, but I use it for brow bone stuff. So we're going to use Affectionate, which is that brow bone highlight there. And we're going to place that in the brow bone. Excuse my brows. They need some tweezing. So I'm just placing that in the brow bone area. I like to place and then go through and blend it. So I'm just taking Daydreamer, which is that baby blue, and blending it up towards that. Because I like my brow bone to be like blown up high, or like my crease area, just because I feel like it opens up my eye personally. And I'm just going to go back into Slightly Shy and just kind of buff that through, making sure I have a nice gradient effect. This is super blue, I'm telling you. I do want to use the browns probably on the lower part of my lash line, but I do want to use Jet Setter in my inner corner, so actually I'm just going to do the Aquamarine shade, which is the main shade. This I feel like can be good as a highlighter too. So I'm going to use Aquamarine in the inner corner here, just to kind of set the stage, but then I'm going to take it up right into the crease just to kind of create that. I love putting a nice bright color right in there. Kind of opens up the eye, brightens the area. Alright, so I need to do my lower part. Let me put on some foundation and then I'll do my other eye and then we'll... So I did the rest of my face, so we're going to go ahead and do the browns on the lower lash line. So we're going to do Big Heart, which is an interesting color. Man, it's really red brown. We're going to just plop this guy on the lower lash line. I'm just like kind of surprised at the color combo, but I kind of like it. Alright, I'm going to clean off this brush, and then we're going to go into Secretive, which we'll use that to buff it out. This is a little cooler of a brown, so kind of balances that out really nicely. Alright, I actually didn't put my Aquamarine in this inner corner. I need to kind of fix this one. And just make sure that that swipe is right there in that crease. Because I like the way that looks. I just need a little more in the inner corner. Just a little more because I want to use Jet Setter, which is that sparkly color. Now I did learn with my Garnet palette that I do need a glitter glue with this. So I'm using my NYX Cosmetics glitter glue. You could also use the Too Faced one. This one works really nice to hold that glitter. So I'm just placing that in the inner corner because that's where I want the glitter. Then I'm going to take my ring finger here and just plop it right there. It's really pretty. There's a lot of like orange glitter in this one. Wow, that's really, like, it's a fiery opalescent. I really like that one. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my eyes off camera, and then I'll let you know my overall. Alright, so when I'm filming this is actually because I deleted my overall thoughts on the actual palette. I apologize, so my palette video for Aquamarine is going up a couple days late, well, a couple days into April, so I apologize in advance, but I don't know what happened. And of course, I did wear it today. I tried to mimic the look I did. Actually, I did more of a smoky eye than more of like a contoured eye. So I'll zoom you in so you can see. And then of course I'll have some like shots of this makeup look, not the one I did before. So I apologize again, my hair was up in that one and I had aquamarine colored earrings. I apologize again, but here we go. So the Aquamarine palette is a bit light for me. I do like the fact that Slightly Shy, which is this darker shade, I put that one all over my lid. It kind of added some depth to my look, so I really like the fact that I can get a little bit of depth, but I think what really, really like is my favorite color is Jet Setter, which is that glittery, it's like an opalescent, so it's like more of like that fiery opal-esque type of look, and I put it in my inner corners here and I really like it. This one is probably my favorite color because it really adds some like pop to the look, because again, I mean, I do like the fact that it comes with a transition shade, a brow bone shade, but this reddish brown I could have done without. I feel like this one was just not necessary. I feel like they could have done like a darker blue, or because this one is a shimmer, it's like a turquoisey green, and I don't really, I feel like that's nice to have, but I wish this was just a little different. I don't know, I guess I don't know what kind of color I would like in there. I do like the fact that it has a sky blue. You want that sky blue in there to kind of pull it together. And then this is a real pretty shift. I actually used it for highlight today. So it actually came out really nice as a highlight for, you know, the face. I did put it in my inner corner as well, but I felt like I just needed a little more pop, so that's why I put Jet Setter in there. I didn't use in this look, I did use in the video before when I filmed doing this, and I plan to actually post it on in March on time, but you know, I've been falling behind. March is not the best month for me to be filming and doing stuff. I'm busy with work. I have my gift with purchase in March, and then my mom's anniversary in March, and then my husband's birthday in March, which I wanted to really celebrate for him. So I had a lot on my plate, so I apologize if I don't get 2 videos on time in March. April, I've already did have kind of like a path of what I wanted to do, so we'll see it, but I am going to get the diamond palette today. So I'll order that today, and as soon as I get it, I'll film it and post it as best as I can. Like I said, I am a mom and a wife, and I have a full-time job, so it's very, very hard for me to get around to everything. So I apologize. This isn't my career. YouTube is not my career. This is just for fun and for my creativity and to show you my love for palettes especially and makeup in general. So yeah, out of all the colors, least favorite is going to be Big Heart, but I do believe in the name because my husband does have a very big heart, and I feel like this one is suited for him. I just don't like the color. I'm like, I wish it was a different color, and then, you know, I just wish they did throw a reddish brown in there, but I guess they wanted to balance out the blue spectrum, so I just put it under my, I mean, honestly, if I put it in my look, it kind of warms up and not cools down my look. So I guess it could make sense. I could see why. I did like Secretive, but I feel like it's a little too cool to blend out Big Heart. I feel like Affection is perfect because I love that brow bone shade. I did like Slightly Shy. My favorite one is Jet Setter. Daydreamer is kind of difficult to work with. Slightly Shy just because I feel like it's really, really pale blue, and I just don't find myself gravitating towards it. So I guess my least favorite would be Daydreamer. Aquamarine is perfect. It works as a good highlight for the face, so I feel like it's absolutely perfect. Other than that, I feel like the palette is pretty good. So far, I'm going to sum up my 3 palettes that I have. So far, my favorite is the Garnet. So the Garnet has a lot of deep colors that I gravitate towards. I love Street Smart, which is a black glitter. I mean, I like black and red. So Garnet's one of my favorites. So far, I mean, I like Amethyst, but I love the rose gold glitter. The glitters are actually pretty spot on and really nice. So I do like Daredevil, which is the rose gold glitter. However, I don't feel like I could use this palette much because, I don't know, I just don't like the color purple that much. Even though I like purple eyeshadow, I don't see myself using this palette because it doesn't have a brow bone shade, so it doesn't have very deep shades, so I can't really do much with it, I feel, on my looks. And then, of course, Aquamarine. So far, it's pretty functional as far as an everyday bluish palette. I did like the fact that it had a brow bone shade, a crease shade, but I just wanted maybe like a darker brown for Big Heart, so I feel like this one's kind of in the middle of those two. So favorite, least favorite, and so far in the middle of those two. So far so good. These palettes are doing really well, and I promise you I will try and get back on track with posting my videos on time. I'm just so terrible at it right now. It's like I said, it's not my career, so I really don't do this every day. So anyways, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologize for having 2 separate parts in this video, and I will try and be consistent. I am going to be posting, I do plan on editing probably tonight or tomorrow. I wanted to edit my Nadja look. I just gave it away, but yeah, I'm going to be doing a look from What We Do in the Shadows. So I'll post that one as well because I did that a long time ago and I meant to do it. And then, of course, the Orgy palette, I wanted to do that review as well. If there's any other content you want to see, do let me know because I'm kind of running out of ideas right now because I've just been so busy with work. I'm not really thinking about it as much. So just let me know what else you guys would like to see. And I apologize if my foundation is super orange on camera. I just needed a warmer look with this. That's what I feel like. I have to use my She Glam. Because this is a darker shade. If you haven't seen that one, this one's Sand. I think I have to go lighter, like, what is it? I forget the next shade up. It's hard to color match online, of course, but this one's a little dark. But I feel like this one's a good summer color. It's kind of close to Tawny from Estee Lauder, because I use, and I apologize for my pump looking like crazy, but I use Buff 2N2 in, oh my gosh, my thing's peeling, in Double Wear. So, and then of course Ivory Beige in the Camouflage, which can be a little dark, so I have to lighten it. So yeah, just let me know. I kind of want to do like a dollar store haul of a full face, but I don't know yet. So just let me know in the comments. I will be posting this. I'll be editing this tonight, hopefully when I get home from work, and then I will post it on Friday, April 2nd. So I apologize it's so late. I'm like, it's April and I have Aquamarine up. Yeah, but I just posted yesterday Amethyst, so that shows you how far behind I am. Anyways, also if you wanted to see my skincare routine, I have been breaking out just a little. It's just hormonal, but I've been getting some breakouts around here. But if you wanted to see my skincare regimen, I could definitely share that with you. Do note that some of it, most of it, probably like 90% of my skincare is Estee Lauder because, I mean, I work for the company and I do love their skincare. Actually, I've fallen deeply in love with it. If you wanted to see my routine or have me talk about it, talk about each product, I could do that. If you wanted to see how I do a mask-proof full face for work, I could do that as well. Also an empties video because I've been collecting a lot of my empties and if I'd repurchase or not. I can do that as well. So just let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for sticking by and being so loyal to me. I apologize for being so lackluster on my content. I just haven't had the time. I do a full-time job. This isn't my full-time job. Or if you wanted me to talk about my background, I can do that as well. Or my favorite movies, you can see it in my background. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.